Hi there! This video will be a pickups video where I show off the games that I have bought or traded recently. This is the first time that I do one of these videos in English. Until now I have done all of my videos in Danish, but after a couple of years with Danish videos, and each time I made a video there was maybe, I don't know, 5 likes, 1 dislike and 1 comment or something like that. I think it's time to move on and maybe to get a bigger audience and to reach out to more people who also appreciate gaming, retro gaming, all that kind of stuff. To get more comments, more activity and maybe some feedback, and you have to try this game or something like that. So I will start from the beginning. This is the first English language pickup video that I have made. So let's get down to it. I will start off with some PlayStation 2 games. So the first one, Burnout Revenge. I have played Burnout Takedown a bit, and Burnout 3 Takedown I think it's called. And I think it's a very good game. It's one of the better arcade racing games. So cool to have Revenge. Cartoon Network Racing. I have not played this game. I talked to a YouTube friend of mine, Teddyboy Blue, and he told me that it's a decent game, and I got it for I think 5 Danish crowns or something like that, 10 Danish crowns maybe. I really like the graphics. Looks some cel shaded graphics, pretty cool. So nice to have it in the collection. Colin McRae Rally number 3. I have played Dirt for the Xbox 360, and I really like rally games, McRae rally games. I think they are awesome, so it's pretty cool to have this, and it's in flawless condition. Hot Wheels World Race, also a game that I bought for 5 crowns. I don't know anything about it, but I think it looks great, and I had to get it. 007, I got this game for free from a colleague at work. Juiced 2, another racing game, and Juiced, it's a pretty cool series. I have played the first Juiced game, and I think it's an awesome game. A bit like Need for Speed or Burnout, that arcade racing feel. So pretty cool to have this. Tomb Raider Legend, a Tomb Raider game for my Tomb Raider collection. I'm a big Tomb Raider fan, and I have this, and I have completed it on the Xbox, and now I have it for the PlayStation 2 as well. And this is the shit. London Cab Challenge. You guys really have to YouTube this game. It's so stupid. It's Phoenix Games, the same company that have made Animal Soccer World and all that kind of great games. So check it out. The draw distance that's simply stupid. You can see 5 meters in front of you, and then suddenly there's a boss or something. Try to YouTube this title. Some PlayStation Vita games. I don't have the PlayStation Vita system. I have the PlayStation TV, but someday in the future I would buy a Vita, but when I see great titles or decent titles for a good price, I will buy them just to get some games for it. So the first one is Dragon Crown. I got this game pretty cheap, and I think it looks very nice. I have not played it yet. I know that this game is it plays on the PlayStation TV, but I need more time to play games. So but it's nice to have it. Silent Hill Book of Memories. I haven't completed any of the Silent Hill games or spent a lot of time with them, and I think this could be a way in, because I really like the Diablo games, and some guys that I talked with, they told me that the Silent Hill Book of Memories is more of a Diablo game than a Silent Hill game. So maybe it could be a step in. So pretty cool to have it, and I got it for a good price. Some Nintendo Wii games. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Don't know what to say about it. It's a point and click adventure game, so maybe in the future I will spend some time with it. Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party, I think I bought it for 10 crowns, so I think it's a bit like the Mario Party games or something like that, so pretty cool to have it. And some other cheap games that I bought. Race Driver Grid, I don't know anything about it. It looks like the other racing games that I like, Arcade Racers, Arcadish, Book and Elliot. Yeah, I don't know why I bought it. It was cheap, 5 crowns, something like that. Maybe I could have some easy achievements in it. Next off, I will show my PlayStation 3 games that I have bought recently. The first of these games is a game where you play as drug addicts. You have to take a lot of drugs to perform better, and it's a drug syndicate with organized crimes, stealing drugs and all that kind of stuff. And it's Le Tour de France 2013. I just drove one of the laps yesterday. It's I don't think that would be the first and the last lap that I drive in this drug game. The next one is Yakuza Dead Souls. I have not played the Yakuza games, but I have been told that the Yakuza games is just like what Shenmue might have been if it had continued, so it's pretty cool to have this one. I got it for my birthday, so it's a limited edition, and yeah, cool to have it. I would spend some time with it someday. And the next one, also for my birthday, Sniper 2 Ghost Warrior 2. It's a pretty awesome game. If you like to play like sniper roles, like in the Call of Duty games, the missions where you have to run around with your spotter, and he's I take the guy to the right, you take the guy to the left, and then shoot on the same time. This is from start to end. This is that kind of missions, so it's pretty cool, and I really enjoyed it, so I can recommend it. Also for my birthday, Halo Master Chief Collection for the Xbox One. I have just completed Halo 4, and it's a pretty good game. The story, I think it's yeah, whatever, but the gun mechanics, the gameplay is pretty good. So cool collection to have, all the 4 Halo games. Some PlayStation portable games. The first one is Loco Roco. I have played the second Loco Roco game, and it's a pretty good game. I think it's very cute and very enjoyable to play. So now I have the first one. Some Siphon Filter games, Dark Mirror and Logan Shadow. So nice to have a bit more for my Siphon Filter collection. And some more PlayStation 2 games, I just forgot them. VCR 2 Extreme, another car game. I think the PlayStation 2 has actually a pretty good library of good car games, so cool to have this one. Twisted Metal Black. I don't know anything about this game, but it looks pretty awesome actually. I think it's something where you drive around in cars and with the guns and that kind of stuff. So destruction derby with guns maybe. So cool to have it. Masters of the Universe, a He-Man game. So yeah, I don't know what to say. It looks actually pretty good. And like Teddy Boy Blue, my YouTube friend, said in another video, the cover is awesome. I think he's right. It's a pretty cool cover. So nice to have this. All these PlayStation 2 games, I think I bought them for 5 or 10 crowns a piece. Sly 3. This one I got for free from a work colleague. Rayman Revolution. Micro Machines version 4 or V4. Micro Machines games are pretty enjoyable also to play, especially if you play them 2, 3, 4 players in multiplayer. I also bought a couple of games for my Nintendo 64. I'm in that situation that I one of my main goals with all my collecting is to get a complete PAL set of N64 games, 243 games, and I'm about 31% or something like that. So I just bought Robotron 64 and NBA Hang Time. So pretty nice to have some more games for the N64 collection. A couple of DS games, or one 3DS game. The first DS game is Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, so nice to have this one. Got it from my for my birthday. It's from my daughter, so pretty cool. And this game, a 3DS game, Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley. I won this in a competition on a gaming site, so pretty cool to have this one for free. Still sealed. I actually don't play Harvest Moon, so whatever. And some other stuff that I got for free: SingStar Legend and a couple of Game Boy Advance games, Hamtaro and Lego Iceland 2. And last, I have some original PlayStation games. The first one is Hercules, and I'm pretty excited to. I just bought this today actually for £5, and I think it's a pretty good game. I played this 15 years ago or something, 20 years ago, and it's a very enjoyable game, so pretty cool to have this again. Ace Combat 3, I have never played it. I have played one Ace Combat game on the Xbox 360, but it's not my kind of stuff, but pretty cool to have to find the PlayStation 1 games cheap. Chase the Express looks a bit like some James Bond in third person, but it's cool to have it. Another game that I'm pretty excited about is Colin McRae Rally 2. Colin McRae Rally, pretty cool games. And Destruction Derby, it's a classic. And some more PlayStation 1 games. Eliminator, don't know anything about it. Medal of Honor Underground, a pretty decent FPS shooter on the PlayStation 1. Also it's pretty cool because I had it back in time, 15-20 years ago, and I played Underground then, and it's pretty cool to have it again because it's a good game. I have it in a 2-in-1 collection for the PlayStation 1, where you get the original Medal of Honor game and Underground, but now I have the Underground Black Label. Pretty cool. And it's also cool to have this again. This is the first game that I bought with the PlayStation back in 1996 or 1995, or I can't remember when I actually bought the PlayStation 1. But when I bought the PlayStation 1, I had money for one game, and I bought this one, Porsche Challenge. I have played this a lot, and it's very great fun, especially in 2-player. Star Trek Invasion, yeah, whatever. And this one, the last one, Viewpoint, shoot 'em up. Pretty cool to have this one. This was all from me in this video. Nice to make the first English pickups video, and I think this will be the future for my YouTube channel, to change the videos to English. So thanks for watching, have a nice day, bye bye.